and he will stop at nothing to cause a grazer farmer problem. What is happening?
No, I think that he's a strong man. You don't do things behind his back, or you don't lie to him. You do what he expects you to do. And what he expects you to do is to do what you've been employed to do in terms of all the workers. You don't come here and find that they break a fence down and they come and pinch cattle.
Of course.
Alaji has got the biggest, best cattle I've ever seen in my life, but he will never kill an animal. Never. He hates to kill anything. Have you seen all these...
Then how am I going to eat meat here? Do you have an idea?
We'll have to have a special occasion for that. You better come back in November. But really, they're peacocks here. I don't know if you saw the peacocks.
Yeah, I did.
But you're going to have a look at them. And they're all over here, and they're just breeding. The horses that you've got here are those blue-eyed Arabian horses, which are brilliant. They're beautiful.
Okay.
But he loves animals. He loves people. And it just hurts me to know that so many people misunderstand him. They don't realize what is behind the reputation that is totally incorrect and ill-founded.
Okay. Alaji Ndawara is not only about tea, or Ndawara is not only about tea. We understand that he is into real estate also. Can we talk about that?
Well, the real estate is investments that he has, and again, because of his ability to see beyond tomorrow, he has invested in property wherever those opportunities have arisen, and he's got an unbelievable, I call it a sixth sense. You know, he almost knows what you're talking about before you say it.
Yeah. And people say he's a very stubborn man. I experienced this bit.
A bit of his stubbornness? No, look, I think any person who is successful is stubborn in that he knows what he wants.
Yeah.
And he will never give up. If he goes for something, he won't stop until it's been resolved.
Okay.
And that's why, through the history of my involvement in coming into this country through CTE, when they privatized it, we had many problems, court cases that were just ludicrous, to think that people would waste time going to court about issues that shouldn't even been on the table. But we followed them through because we wanted to show that it just wasn't true.
Okay.
You know, you can't behave in that way. It's good. There's one way to do anything, and that's to do it properly.
Okay.
And I think Alaji's strength is that he does things with a passion, and he often says to me that things start off almost as a game, but then it becomes reality. And that's part of realizing a dream.
But your relationship, maybe before I get to that, I want to find out, we are in a plantation where we use a lot of products. We're talking about being environmental friendly today. What is the Ndawara Tea Estate doing? What are the employers doing to make sure that we protect our environment to the end?
Well, I think tea, you either get tea or you get organic tea. We don't have organic tea because tea needs to be supplemented with fertilizer and things like that. But I think it's just the fact that you can look around, and obviously not on a day like today where your visibility is not very far, but it's just, I always say to people when I'm on my cell phone here back to South Africa, I feel like I'm in heaven because it's just so beautiful. So I think just this green lung that you see here in amongst the dryness in the winter, when your dry season gets very dry, the whole scene changes from one to another. But coming here, even in the dry season, this will be as green as you see it here now. It doesn't change color.
Your relationship with Alaji Baba dates back years ago.
Yes.
I would like to find out from you, do you think he listens to you because you're smart, or he listens to you because you're a white man?
No, I think he summed it up perfectly for me the other day. We were in a meeting, and somebody, it was in, I think, Abuja or somewhere in Nigeria, somebody said to both of us, how come you two are together? What is the connection? And I was going to answer, and I wasn't sure what I was going to say to answer it, and he answered before me. And he said, what Derek can do, I cannot do. What I do, I don't think he can do. But together we make the right decisions. And I think it's that spirit of partnership that we do together. The fact that he's black and I'm white is totally and utterly irrelevant.
All right. Okay, but you know, black and white, they do make the earth beautiful. We're talking about diversity. What will make Alhaji Baba get really mad? Because, you know, I have been climbing hills in this place, and I want to get him mad. Give me something that I can do to make him get real mad.
Well, if you...
Come on, tell me. Give me a secret, just a bit.
No,
What can I do to get him real mad?
if he got mad with me,
Okay.
we wouldn't be standing here together. So we don't even go that far to do that. I think there's a compatibility. And I think if he was mad with you, he'd turn his back and he'd walk away. And he'd leave you. But he would never...
It's difficult to get him real mad.
Yeah, no, sure. But, you know, as a businessman, he's one of the most astute that I've ever come across.
Yes.
Really. Incredible.
Okay. And, you know, it's very normal for a man to have special likes. When you go around him, what does he like? Like food, like color, like decoration, like... What usually attracts him the most?
Yeah, look, I think it's just a love for nature.
Yes.
A love for animals, a love for living a simple life. He's not wanting to go and eat in the biggest restaurants and visit the best hotels in the world. He doesn't like that. He likes to keep a lower profile and simple. You know, his eating is simple. He doesn't overeat. That's why he looks like. That's why he doesn't look like me.
All right.
He watches what he eats and he eats well. He knows what he wants.
Okay. If I should say, you know, at times people might want to wonder that a rich man like this, or let's not say rich, or comfortable, because I know Alhaji might kill me if he hears that word I'm using the word rich. He likes the word comfortable. He says 3 times a day eating is okay. All right. What will a comfortable man like him be doing maybe in a farm, in a village? Most people will want to go to Switzerland, have a good life, enjoy with your family. Why will he be just, you know, sticking around here and helping people out?
Well, I think, you know, he has got family here, and he's got family in South Africa, and he's got family in the north of Nigeria, where his father originally came from. He just likes to chill out in a place that he's comfortable in.
Yes.
He hates publicity. He hates to be pushed. He hates to be confronted with issues that he feels is not really for him to get involved in or to answer.
In many years of business, he must have had challenges. Can we go through one of the most difficult challenge he had in doing all these years of business?
Look, I think that's an unfair question to ask me, but I know, and because we say it together so often, that life is not easy. You know, if it was easy, everybody would be comfortable.
Okay.
But it's not easy, and one's got to, you've got to have your good days and your bad days, and you've just got to be strong enough in your bad days to overcome them. But problems are there to be solved, and he is a problem solver.